everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018 and welcome to the first episode of the Faye Bishop Report. The clock struck 12 last night as everyone swore that they were going to be a better person at 12:01 than they were at 11:59. I don't know what that's about, but allow me to help you make your new year better than yesteryear with a few tips. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, Mondays. I don't know what it is about the start of the week that makes everyone so annoyed, anxious, tired, lethargic, or whatever the case. I don't know if it's the coffee that everyone may be drinking or whether or not you should switch to light roast, dark roast, whatever. But I have, for one, have always felt that lack of sleep is what has everybody on edge, whether they want to admit to it or not. This said, try to get more of it this year. The only thing that gives you the Monday blues is the fact that you see Fridays and weekends as the highlight of your week. Stop this. Mondays are great. It's actually a great day to prep and plan for a brand new week filled with endless possibilities. Which brings me to number 2. Drinking water. Drink more water this year, guys. Hydration is everything. It's tremendously important for overall health, not just physical. The reason many of us find ourselves so sluggish and lethargic is because we're not getting enough water. So, drink up. Number 3. Knowledge is power. Nothing nourishes the spirit and stirs the senses like information. So add books to your reading list for the coming year. Read books that normally wouldn't appeal to you at first glance. Reading something new and different, I found at least, helps you to refine what it is you value, whether it's your style, your work, your worldview, or an argument. Even how you treat people. Number 4. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit deeper with this one, guys, only because it's something that I witnessed a lot of last year, and it made me feel like extremely uncomfortable in so many ways. I'm not sure when mean girl culture, aka dragging, which is the new name for it, has become a thing, but we all witnessed it, a lot of it last year. I don't think we acknowledged that that's what it is, but that's what it is. And it seems like the worst bullies have been the adults, more so than the kids. It's the adults. It's like we watch Donald Trump's Twitter timeline and complain about him and what he's saying and doing, only to turn around and project how he makes us feel onto others. And we're repeating what he does. We're dragging people online. We're exposing DMs. We're exposing text messages that were exchanged in private conversations. We rally our friends to antagonize and harass other online personalities, but then we want to turn around and ask for prayers and money for our GoFundMe accounts and, tragic situations that may have occurred just a few days later. And it's like, wait a minute, a week ago you were freaking cursing this person out. So it's really weird. All I want to say is the schoolyard school bus bully mentality has to stop. Make it a point to love and respect people this year and do it intentionally. Number 5, relationship goals. Please do away with this hashtag, guys. Retire it, throw it out. I don't know. Just get rid of it. The reason I'm saying that is because it's clearly not relationship goals many of you want. It's an Instagram photo shoot with someone who's good looking so you can stunt for your friends and try to look like the latest Hollywood it couple. The reality of the situation is you don't live the same lifestyles as these people. You don't know them. You don't have nannies like they do helping you to raise your kids. And your job doesn't consist of you having to rehearse for your latest concert. And this isn't a Disney movie. This is real life. The fact of the matter is that most relationships are filled with people who are working very hard every day to make ends meet, to keep their families intact, to build and lead healthier lives. And the reality is that it's challenging. It's work. And what's been happening is, thanks to social media, it looks like we're not really taking a very realistic approach to how we see relationships. We're just basing everything on pictures. And the fact of the matter is that happy people don't need to point to achievements on a photograph in hopes that it will one day make them happier. Love and happiness isn't dependent on what will happen tomorrow, or nor is it dependent on other people. It exists in the now. It's maintained in the now. It is either who you are or it isn't. Number 6, invest, and invest some more in 2018. This is actually one of my favorite topics, and I say this because of the way the market works, the climate and everything that we're in right now. And I have to say that I was so happy when I found out that more young people, and people of color and people of all backgrounds, financially are getting bit by the investing bug, and they're learning to flip their money. Cryptocurrency came up in many investing conversations last year, because it's relatively new in terms of, I would say, how it's being advertised. It's been around for a lot of years, but it's new to a lot of people. And to some people, it's a bubble. To others, it's an easy way to flip money. My opinion is that if it feels good to you and you can afford it, go for it. It is wise. Is it wise to invest your life savings? No, of course not. But that goes for anything. But what must be realized is that the market is the market. Be it cryptocurrency, real estate, futures, or stock, the market is the market. It's been around for centuries. It's not going anywhere. So make it your job to adjust and just do your best to invest your money into income producing assets if you can. Number 7, try to steer clear of distractions this year. This includes drinking, drugs, drama, foolishness, the lazy and the apathetic, the loud and obnoxious, trends, stupid, silly trends, and things that incite fear and negativity. If after 30 to 40 days into the year you find yourself wondering why it seems like everything has slowed for you, it's likely because you are distracted with one of the things I just named. So make it a point to try to focus on the goal and stay the course. I know coming into a new year makes everyone nervous. It could be frightening because you don't know what lies ahead, but I feel as though it doesn't matter what goals or resolutions you set for yourself. If you stay the course, if you keep your eye on the prize, and if you stay away from distractions and people who are also distracting, you should be okay. The object is just to see it through to the end. So make it a point to look up from your phone a little bit more, or put it down to get all together to make real connections with people. I found through my experience that the best way to break a New Year's resolution is to make one that you know is just completely out of reach and out of touch with who you are. The better option is to set realistic short-term goals that match your current life situation in its current state. It's the only way to make your new year better than yesteryear without the unnecessary pressure. Remember, it's all about being your best you. And that's just the bottom line of it all. So I hope you've enjoyed these tips. And I hope that you will tune in to future episodes of the Faye Bishop Report, where for future episodes, I will likely be coming to you live on a different kind of newsworthy platform, as I have decided that it is my business to give you the real about all business that's going on in the world. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Don't forget to subscribe, tune in, and I promise you won't be disappointed.